I could say this isn't my fault, my situation, but I chose to have my children. And they're my responsibility. And I accept that. Just in this time of crisis, I need a little help. And anybody who knows me knows that's like impossible. The only person I ever go to for any kind of help is my mom. And I know I have my own issues with my mom, but she comes through every time. Whether it's just for my kids or she does it for all of us, whatever the reason. I mean, she's my mom. You know, she has her downfalls too. I'll talk more about her later, but she is the reason that when I'm in this state, I can keep going. I mean, she gave me gas yesterday to make it over here so I can get the kids back in school. She made sure I had stuff to wash clothes. Today she's probably going to get us groceries because I don't have any assistance and I don't get my last lousy paycheck until Friday, which I'll probably use to turn my phones back on because all my kids have phones. And you could say that's ridiculous, but with my son with his mental disorder, it has GPS and it allows him a little freedom to, hey mom, I'm not doing good, you know, a text here and there, hey mom, I'm not doing good, so and so's picking on me, I can't handle it, or, you know, just things to get him through his day, because I am trying to teach him to deal with his disorder, to manage it, to not rely on solely meds, not to just roll over and be like, oh, I'm bipolar, I can't do anything about it, you know. And it's hard because, you know, I'm trying to train him the best I can, and I think I know better than most because I grew up being bipolar and no one knowing. It was mentioned to my parents and nothing was done. And I went my whole life thinking the way I think is the way everybody thinks. It took me till my breakdown when my husband was deported to actually discover that, hey, you have a mental disability and you need to get it under control because I'm not of the norm. And honestly, been on meds and I don't like what normal feels like. I love the way my brain works. Maybe if others worked the way mine did, we'd have a better world, because for someone who has my disorder, I'm completely honest. Even if it's to throw myself under the bus, I am honest. I will tell you where I messed up. I will tell you how I messed up. And yeah, that took training because there was a period where I was just in denial and blamed everybody for everything. But with the reality of knowing my situation, I was able to catch myself and, you know, kind of rebuild. And it's been nice. I mean, anybody who really talks to me and gets to know me always says the same thing, and it irritates me that I have a wonderful mind, that, you know, I'm made for bigger and greater things. And here I am, fired, and I have nothing. I have nothing to my name but that truck. But I own, not own, but I have the pleasure of raising 4 wonderful kids. They are just so amazing. And most people would say that this should be like taken away because everything I go through, but like you saw yesterday, my 2 oldest have been through so much and they're at the age to where they can realize things like, you know, that's going on, and they're amazing still. So if I'm such a bad parent, why are my kids so amazing? Because I can tell you right now, besides Ariana, there's no father in the picture. It's all me. And yes, my boys do have a little more issues than my daughter, but statistics will show that that's usually the case. But anyways, my daughter, has told you herself, she's amazing because of the family she's in. And, you know, her father could probably say, well, it's because of me. No, 4 days out of the month doesn't make an amazing child. Yeah, he does play his part. He's not a bad dad at all. He picks her up. He, does things with her. It took him a while to get to that point, but credit is owed there, and I will give it. That's one thing. Ariana, her dad is on point with being a dad. Sometimes he messes up, but we all do. And other than that, I mean, she's lucky. She has both her parents. And that does play a factor into the way a child is raised. My boys, they're boys, and they don't have a father. My daughter, not to dismiss a father's role, because I was raised by my father, for the most part, which I will get into that. But, she has her mom, and, she has her dad. But for the most part, she's a girl, and she has her mom. And, my boys are growing up with just a mom. And most men who are raised just by women, I mean, I have a good friend who always keeps me motivated, because they tell me, I was raised by a single mom. And look at me. And, it made me stronger. So I hope I could do that for my boys. I really do. But now I'm rambling because I'm avoiding, which is something I do. I'm avoiding this whole process of being fired. I'm really scared to go there because I don't want to say anything to get in trouble or the cops called on me, but I will make it known that it's not fair. I was trying to appeal my write-ups. I have a really good case for them being appealed, and I did inform HR that was my intention. I've been waiting on my personal and private file from them so I could see all the coachings that I was given on the topic that I was written up for, and go with the appeal process. But looks like I wasn't allowed that time, and they just terminated me. So step 1, termination. I will check in later. Peace.